Hi guys, welcome back to my video. So I'm going to be starting a new series where I bring an expert guest so that we can just talk about some matters that will be so relevant to add to your legal knowledge. And today with me, I have my dear friend, my colleague, my sister, Mrs. Success Expire.
Hi everyone. I'm so excited being here. Honestly, I am. Thank you so much for bringing me.
You're welcome. Today we're going to be busting some legal myths. Some things that you hold on so strong.
So dear.
Like, holding this knowledge and you're refused to let go. You will let go after today. So let's start from me.
This one, we see it a lot, especially for people who are fans of Nollywood. How that somebody is about to divorce him and they take the document to him or her and say, sign. So the person is like, so dramatic. I am not going to sign this document. But sorry to burst your bubbles. That's not how it goes. In reality, you want to divorce, you go to the courts, you file the necessary papers, and this service is done on him or her, and that's it. And even if the person still refuses to appear in court, judgment can be entered in your favor. So no need for that drama where we say, oh, somebody is refusing to sign the papers. It's not actually so in reality. So I think I've been able to show more.
So I hope you know better. There is nothing like signed divorce papers in Nigeria. It's number 2. Nollywood too. For example, they know somebody in the family, like the head of the family, and then the lawyer will come and say, want to come and read the will of the deceased.
Right,
and everybody
in the
come
house.
and gather in one big parlor and sit down and be, no. It's not like that in reality.
Yes.
In reality, all the members of the family, the persons that are concerned in that will be invited to the probate. The lawyer will also visit the probate with
registry.
them, and then it will be brought out from where it has been kept in the record.
Exactly.
And read out. So there's nothing like visiting the full family house
and just read
come and read the will. Myth number 3.
You know this popular saying of, oh, I am not going to do church wedding, I'm going to do court marriage. Under the law, we don't call it court marriage. It's actually called registry. Marriage done under the registry. And it's not done in the regular courts. It's done at the marriage registry in your state. Yeah, there's a state registry and there's also the federal registry. So whichever one you choose to.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Myth number 4. That lawyers argue in courts. My sister, is it every lawyer that must go to court? When you think of lawyer, you're thinking of somebody very big and down and having objection like that. Objection like that. It's not all lawyers that must go to court. Every lawyer has the right to appear in court, but not all actually do. There are lawyers that work in the in-house in banks. There are lawyers that work in any institution you can think about. Exactly. There's a legal department where there are qualified lawyers handling all their legal matters. You have to unlearn, open your mind to the possibility that there are other lawyers that have never visited a court to appear, and they are legitimately so.
There are also law firms in Nigeria, certain departments that are wired to just sit down and do the research work in the office.
Yes.
Their own is to research, their own is to dig out the facts and support those going to court to ensure that they do a good job, right? So it's not every lawyer you see in court, actually.
So hope you have learned something from that.
Yeah.
And then number 5 myths.
Let's shake some tables. So there's this popular saying, even before I became a lawyer, that all lawyers are liars. But I was never moved because I'm so sure if I head on to that, I wouldn't have become a lawyer, right? Honestly. But honestly, all lawyers are not liars. So lawyers are advocates. We are not liars. Please stop calling us liars. It's a matter of me having a deep understanding of the law, the evidence before me, the fact before me, and representing you accordingly. So that idea of all lawyers are liars, they lie. Please, that's not true.
Yes. So lawyers are not liars because we don't even deal with lie and truth in the first place.
Yeah.
We deal with just words, evidence, and facts.
Exactly.
So I hope you learned something from that. And now there is a bonus tip we're going to be giving to you. When you want to buy property as a couple, make sure that the drafting of the name clause, don't go and say Mr. and Mrs. this as the buyer. It is wrong. We are going to be having an invalid document with you, and nobody will at the end of the day have access to that property. Rather, you should write Mr. This, your full name, and Mrs. This, your full name.
Yes.
To have joint ownership of that property. I trust you got value from this video.
Yeah.
If you are still confused about anything, or if there are more myths you know about that we didn't talk about, drop them in the comment section. We're going to do a follow-up video and tell you the truth rather than the meat.
The meat.
See you in our
Thank
next
you.
video.
Thank you very much for coming, success.